Okay, so we're going to start with our base. We're going to make sure that the inside pieces all have the strip on them. This is the inside of the birdhouse. The outside is the other side. We're going to start by lining up all of these pieces so that a flat piece goes into a hollow piece, and a flat piece goes into a hollow piece, and a flat piece is going to go into a hollow piece, like so. This is going to get us the sturdiest birdhouse. We're going to do that just by getting the glue sort of, you don't need to worry about doing a lot of glue, we'll secure this after. So I'm just going to do a little line there. And that piece sits right in there. Hold it together, allow the glue to bond. And even while that is bonding, you can come in here again and just firm this up by putting some glue here. Don't worry about doing too much. The more you've got, the more stable it's going to be. And just hold that and wait for it to set. Get another glue stick here. Do a little bit more. It's nice and secure here. Sort of use a glue stick, just make that line look nice. It's not necessary, but it doesn't hurt. I'm just gonna hold that while it sets here. Okay, that's all set, so we're gonna move over to the next side here. And I think I'm going to do it just a little bit differently. We're still going to line that up so that the hollow side is inside the other bit, but I'm going to actually just put a line of glue here because that's going to hold better and work better for what I am doing here. So a line of glue there, put it in place. Hold it until it gets solid. Work on this bit. Need some more glue already. The more glue the better. Help it hold. And again, we'll just hold that until it's set. And that is also set. We're going to go to the last bit here. Remember, the hollow bit goes to the solid bit, and the solid bit goes to the hollow bit. I'm going to tuck this in so that it meets up this way and this way. This is probably the hardest one to get right, seeing as you have to do two sides at once. I'm going to start with this side. Let that set. And while that's setting, we're going to do this side too. extra glue here. Wait for these to set, then I'm going to go inside and firm them up. And that's set well enough, so we're going to turn it around and just firm it up on the inside here with a bunch more glue. Hard to let you see what I'm doing, but you already got the gist of it from the other ones, I think. Both sides at once. Not super neat in there, but that's okay. Make sure there's lots of glue everywhere so it's nice and solid, and we're going to let that set and I'll be right back. That's all set. So we're going to do the back door now. I'm going to line it up so that it's the same orientation. So this one I want to sit on here when it's finished. I have magnets and little blocks. I'm going to take 2 of those magnets and glue them directly to this set of blocks here, just one of them. The other one sits on top, just sort of a space giver. You want to make sure that 2 of these sides are completely free. It's okay if it overlaps on 2 of the sides, but 2 of the sides it needs to not overlap on so that we can get it nice and flush against the edge here. Once you've got those magnets together like that, then we're actually going to glue this right to the base of the birdhouse. And give it a nice generous lump of glue. We're not going to go right into the corner because that's not where the case is going to fit properly. I'm going to make sure this top magnet needs to be level with the top of the birdhouse. You want a gap in between here and here because this is where it's going to sit, and if you put it all the way to the edge, then the magnets aren't going to make good connection. So you need to put it right about there. And I'm going to repeat that process with the other 6 magnets here. So I've got 2 together, overlapping on 2 sides, not overlapping on the other 2. And then I'm actually going to just do one side, seeing as it's not going to make connection with that other corner anyways. Have that top magnet level with the top of the birdhouse here. Hold it until it's steady. And again. Overlapping on 2 sides and not on the other 2. And a little off from the center, level with the top. Hold it until it's going to stay. Try not to be shifted. And the last one. The stronger the magnets you have, the better. Get the last one in. Give it a minute to make sure it's sturdy. Now this is going to work just perfectly to get those magnets attached onto this now. You always have to make sure you leave the gaps here and here, here and here. Or if you wanted to orientate it the other way, you would have to do it just opposite where the magnets are along these walls. Okay, I think that's sturdy, so I'm going to just put a generous amount of glue on the top of each of these magnets now. And I'm going to actually place this right on top. And now I'm going to just let that sit there until the glue is completely solid, and I will be back to film the last bit once that's set. Okay, that's set. So we're going to just show you how that works. Now you've got the magnets on, and it just clips perfectly into place. Birdhouse is all finished. I'm going to go back and put in the poker there. And we need to, I guess, add the shingles still. But the base of it is all finished. If you want to go back and add a little bit more glue, you can, but it's not necessary. They're pretty stable. time to start on roof tiles. I almost forgot we even had to do that. The hole is orientated here, so the roof is going to go on this side. Back to do the roof pieces. Got them cut out of discs here. And it ends up working to do about, I think it's supposed to be, let's just check here. I'm going to go 3 across. So we might not actually need all of these. I'm just going to lay it on its side so it's easier here. I'm going to do it so that it overlaps a little bit on the edge here. Again, go with lots of glue so it's nice and sturdy. And a little bit of overlap, but not a ton of overlap. Just to make the most use of the discs here. And after you get those on, the next layer we're going to switch up just a little bit. Instead of lining them up perfectly, we're going to actually take our tin snips and cut it exactly in half. And use just half of it here. So I'm going to put some on the bottom, some on the top, so it's secure on both sides. And then again, we're going to just make sure there's a little bit of overlap, not a ton of overlap. Take a full-sized one. Glue on the top, glue on the bottom. Push it down. Glue on the top. And glue on the bottom. And then take your other half that we cut earlier and put it over here.